of those that work forces, you're the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces, you're the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces, you're the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces, you're the same that burn crosses. Killing in the name of, killing in the name of. Now you do what they told ya, and now you do what they told ya. Now you do what they told ya, and now you do what they told ya. And now you do what they told ya, and now you do what they told ya. And now you do what they told ya, and now you do what they told ya. And now you do what they told ya, and now you do what they told ya. And now you do what they told ya, and now you do what they told ya. Don't you died and justified, wearing a badge they could drug your wife. Don't let died and justified, wearing a badge they could drug your wife. Don't let died and justified, wearing a badge they could drug your wife. Don't let died and justified, wearing a badge they could drug your wife. Some of those that work forces, you're the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces, you're the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces, you're the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces, you're the same that burn crosses. Killing in the name of, killing in the name of. Now you do what they told ya, now you do what they told ya. And now you do what they told ya, and now you do what they told ya. And now you do what they told ya. Get under control. And now you do what they told ya. Get under control. And now you do what they told ya. Get under control. And now you do what they told ya. Get under control. And now you do what they told ya. Get under control. And now you do what they told ya. Get under control. And now you do what they told ya. Get under control. And now you do what they told ya. Don't you died and justified, wearing a badge they could drug your wife. Don't let died and justified, wearing a badge they could drug your wife. Don't let died and justified, wearing a badge they could drug your wife. Don't let died and justified, wearing a badge they could drug your wife. Come on! Do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Motherfucker.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? What up, Misfits?
What's good, people?
Welcome to another show.
Yes,
Another
sir.
show. And did you get the message, Blunt?
Yeah, I got it.
You got the message?
Yeah.
So for those that maybe, since you got it, explain what you got out of this.
You know, it's basically one of the topics we've been talking about for a couple of shows now is how people talk. They talk, and then once they get into office, all of a sudden, now there are all part of the get along to go along gang, and just doing everything opposite of what they talked about. That's what
Exactly.
it.
They sell out, man. They sell out, and that's why I'm like, fuck you. I ain't do what you tell me.
Mhm.
And which brings us to what I'm saying about this union sucks, and I'm not talking about the union. I'm talking about us as a collective, our
The
union,
members.
our
Hmm.
membership.
Hmm.
You mentioned it before we went live, or that we don't
Our
have
camaraderie.
a
Our
camaraderie.
camaraderie.
Yes,
It
yes, that's
sucks.
100%. It sucks. I want to bring this little story that happened this past week. Okay, and this is why I feel like so many of us are like, and I'm not even gonna bring up those that we vote and put them in office, but our own just regular bus operators seem to be like they get along, they can go along, get along, whatever with
Hmm.
management, and it's a little embarrassing. This past week we had someone from the union. I'm not gonna mention his name because I don't want him to get upset or whatever. But came in and at our depot at Gleason, and he was knocking down buses. Right, early in the morning, knocking down buses. What they were hitting more were the barrier, the barrier that we have now. They've always told us if that barrier don't work, don't take it out, don't pull the bus out. So So he comes up to my bus. They were like getting everybody's. They were pulling up, but he happens to come up to me, and I said, "Hey, did you do the 19A already?" Yeah, kind of. I wasn't finished. So he gets on and he moves the barrier, and he has a little hard time to opening it. And then when he does open it, it gets stuck, and now he had a hard time pushing it back in. Yeah. Oh shit. So he's like, "Knock it down." I'm like,
Hmm.
all right. So yeah, knock it down. Tell him to give you another bus. Now, I'm not going to be late, but it's like, whatever. And this is one of the issues that I have with our coworkers. Now, they'll let shit like this go just because they want to pull out on time.
Hmm.
And we've all known that the only thing you got to worry about is being on time to work,
Hmm.
is getting to the window on time. That's the only thing you need to worry about. And I've told some of the rookies when I see them and stuff, they're running. I'm like, oh, I only got 5 minutes. To chill. You're early. You're early. That they used to call us Minuteman. Some of
Hmm.
the dispatch would be, "Oh, you're a Minuteman." Yeah, I'm a Minuteman. If I'm due here at 7:55, I'm coming to the window 7:55. I might get there early because I do get there early because I
Hmm.
want to make sure I get a good spot or whatever. But then I'll go upstairs and I'll sit in the crew room and I'll
Hmm.
my book or whatever, and just chill. And then when it's time, I'll go up to the window and be like, "Oh, I got you, Carrion." I'm like, "Okay," but
Yeah, they see
I'm
you
coming.
sitting there.
They see you, so but I come
Mm-hmm.
to the window at my time and then I'll go. So anyway, I think I want to talk a little bit. So he told me to not to take the bus out. So I'm like, all right. I go to the yard, and then one of the shifters, who's one of us, right, calls back to the to the yard and tells them that it's working, that he got it to that it's fine. And I just look out of the shifter, and I'm like, so the dispatcher's like, well, he says it worked. You want to take it? I'm like, no. This guy just came for the unit. He's, oh, you don't want to look back. So, well, he told me to knock it down. So I'm
Knock
going
it
to knock
down.
it down. I need
Exactly.
another bus. All right, no problem, Karen. He gives me another bus. Fine. But why are shifters going against what an operator says? That's what I want to know. And I want to know if this is happening in other depots. If you got to take a bus out and you say anything, flags are missing or something's broken in the bus, and they're going to be like, oh, no, it's fine. Listen, the shifter's job is basically shift the buses, right? Either
Hmm.
they need to get fuel, you pull them into the fuel line, or you're gonna go park them. But if there's something wrong with the bus, you don't question your coworker.
Right.
Damn fucking bus to maintenance.
Hmm.
If we knock the bus down because the barrier is stuck, what you need to do is get on the bus, take it to maintenance, tell maintenance, operator
Hmm.
claims that the barrier is not working properly, and that's it. You don't go talking, shooting the messenger like, yo, he said it's not working, but look, I got it to work. Oh man, like what kind of shit is that?
You write it in the OVCR card and take it to maintenance and drop it
Right.
off.
That's it. That's all they got to do. Not
Mm-hmm.
so now whose side are you on? Because when I see it, so now you're working with management. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you working with management? You're shifting. It's okay, like you work with him regarding like if he says, okay, take this bus over here, whatever. But if an operator tells you there's something wrong with the bus, don't go against him and say, oh no, I fixed it or it's fine. No, that's
It's
it.
not it's not your job to fix it neither.
Right,
So
exactly.
because
Like
who?
Moses says, so let
Mm-hmm.
it so let it be written, so let it be done. If we tell you, if the operator says this shit is there's a problem with this, or the mirror is loose, dude, take it to maintenance.
Let
let
them
them,
fix it.
get a screwdriver and tighten it, and that's it. Unless they want to come in and fix it for you before you pull the bus out.
Right. They could call them, say, hey, can you come fix this, and have them come and actually fix it right there.
Yeah, but
But
it's so I was like, what the fuck? Since when? Since when are the freaking shifters now acting like management? And that is, I have a problem with that. But Joey Beck said because they forced to work 8-hour shift. Nobody forced you to do shit. If they need to be good with dispatchers to make. Nah, listen. You could still see. So that's kissing ass now. So now you're just like sleeping with the freaking management. Dude, you can't pick and choose. You're there to do your job. Do your job the way you're supposed to. You're not supposed to throw at the bus operator. That ain't right because shifters work with the bus operator. Shifters ain't supposed to be working with management. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but you shouldn't. In that I XY who XY. Oh yeah, I did XY. But yeah, but I understand that. But dude, no, no. That's our job as operators is to check. And if you look at the OVCR car, there's some things that are in red. We've spoken this many times before. The things that are in red means the bus don't go out. All right. And if it's on the road and that issue is on red, you don't drive the bus. The barrier is on there in red. What does that mean? You don't pull the bus out. And that really needs to be smooth. I should not have to be trying to force that thing to open or close because God forbid in an emergency. What if somebody comes on the bus and they're about to throw something at you? And the only thing that you got to at least help you at that moment is to grab that and slide it. Now you go and I did, and you can't, or you have to put more pressure, or you have to pull certain level, certain plastic so they could slide. Because I've seen it, like you got to hold it like this or pull it, and then you should be able to just turn that handle and slide it forward with no issue. If you have an issue doing that, the bus should not go out, and no shifter should be going against it. Just take the fucking bus to maintenance. That's your job. That's the problem I have. And as operators, we do a lot of shit out there that we shouldn't be doing. I want to bring something up also that's been being drilled to us through the radio like daily. What? Telling us, you know how we have the SBS buses? Well, we have that switch where you could throw it and the driver could open the back doors. Right? So now they've been telling us that we not to open it. And I know that there are several operators who will throw that just to let people get in so they could go. But I'm running late. I don't care. They're not paying anyway. They didn't come to the back door. MTA is pushing the issues not to do that. So they're telling us constantly, like every 15 minutes, I think, it keep telling us, unless you're SBS. SBS, you're supposed to open the door so they come in through any door, the SBS, because they pay outside. But any of the other buses, operators should not be opening that. And they're telling us that you got to be careful because they could be out there watching. You got to make sure that when that door opens, that you pull that switch to close the back doors. But a lot of operators, just because they're in a rush, and I've heard some talking to me in other lines that I've been, oh, yo, Pete, you don't open the back, yo, it's so much easier. They just get in and you go, no, bro, but you're not supposed to do that. You know,
Right.
we're already not supposed to push the issue about paying the fare. But now, if you open that door yourself to let them in, now you're causing death of service. So you're not supposed to do that. You know, if you're running late, you're running late. So you get late slips.
Put in place.
Hmm?
Your late slips get put in place
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. But it's like all the time. There's so many things. Yeah, Joey. Joey says every 10 shifter there's 6 ass kissers. Oh well, we really got to stop that. You got to stop that. And guys, if you're watching this, if you're pulling a bus out and you see there's a problem and you mention it, you got to knock that bus down, and the shifter come. No, I already said this is wrong with the bus, so I'm not taking the bus. Give me another bus. That's
But
it.
how many operators you think just let it go for it to
I
get to that
just
position where they got dispatchers coming to check the bus and stuff?
Well, I know there's one guy at our depot right now that I heard from him that he's always knocking a bus for any little shit. And they're upset at him. And shifters are upset. I'm like, why are you upset?
Well, yeah,
Why are you upset? Why? Because you
you
have to
got
go drive
to drive it to
to the
maintenance
maintenance? Oh my God, you're going so far.
a
You're not
couple of
even in
100 feet.
service. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not even in public service. You're in the depot. You're just taking the bus to maintenance and then take a piss, walk back, whatever, because you know. But yeah,
no,
but
the whole depot should be doing that. Any kind of mishap or malfunction on the bus should be knocked down. You shouldn't be
exactly.
taking that bus out there unsafe.
And then you
That's
go out there to make a relief and you get that bus. And I already found out, you know, if I get a bus and I'm going to make a relief and that thing ain't working, I'm calling it in. I tell the driver,
Mhm,
you pull this bus out like that, I'm calling it in. So
mhm.
you shouldn't have pulled the bus out. This guy bought me a bus where the air wasn't working. It was off. He tells
Air
me, oh,
condition,
I don't, huh?
the air condition.
Yeah, the one for us above the head for us, for
Yeah.
the operator.
Mhm,
Oh, I don't use it. I said, bro, but just because it's part of the 19A, you still got to check to make sure it works.
mhm.
You come out early in the morning, it's
It's
cool. But now
cool.
I'm
Yeah.
taking it. Yo, it's like over 78, 80 degrees, and that thing ain't working. So I got to call it in. Say, I got to pull the bus in. And
Mhm.
it's just things like that. Other things that we've been doing that we've been told not to do. One of the things is do not block a bus. Do not block a bus in a bus stop. And I see a lot of guys also get upset if you don't pass them. So if there's not enough room for 2 buses to pull in, like those SBS, a bus stop that long,
Are they
well,
allowing that now
no, you're not supposed. You're not supposed.
Mhm.
It's one bus
per
for
stop?
one
Right.
bus.
That's
Yeah,
what I
but
figure
let's say
since
you're on
because
the.
now they have the double buses that they
Well,
don't
that's
allow now.
different. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
If you're on a bus stop like that, like you're on the 35 and you get to Nostrand, that's super
So
long.
long. Right.
So you could easily fit sometimes even 3 buses if there's no cars
Three
parked
shorties.
along.
Right.
Yeah. So you pull up. You could put 2 articulates in that bus stop back to back. Not a problem. And then comes a third one and blocks those 2. Like why,
Hmm. Just
dude?
sit back and wait. Yeah, your turn.
Yeah. And especially if you're sitting on the bus stop and you're ready to go. Now he's blocking. No one's gonna run to him now. So now when
Hmm.
you're ready to go, now you got more people running to you, and it makes you even later. So
Hmm.
just wait at the light. I know
Hmm.
it's a little difficult because I don't know if it's New Yorkers, but like everybody seems to be in a rush to get to the end of the line only to come back. We got to be on the same page. We got to work together with this, bro. The whole rushing to make the schedule, the whole paddle. We
And
all
that's
know
something
that.
we always talk about. Like schedule is like the last thing you worry about.
Yeah, the bus schedule does not work. It doesn't work. It didn't work before they changed the speed limit from 35 to 25 or from 30 to 25.
Hmm. It was
It
30 to 25 or something like
yeah.
that.
What was
But
it?
we're not supposed to be doing the 25.
No, we're supposed to be below the speed limit.
10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10, whatever.
It's late.
Yeah, not 10 minutes. Look, like 10 points down from the posted speed limit. 10 to
Hmm.
15 points slower. It's supposed to drop. So if it's
Okay.
25, they want us to do like 15. or
Well,
10.
they don't tell us
No, that's an unwritten
because they
rule.
will call you and tell you, well, you're late or whatever. But listen, you're not supposed to go.
Can't win.
Yeah, but if we don't all stick
And
together, we ain't getting nothing. When it comes time to the contract that's coming up, we ain't getting nothing because we're working with them. How are we gonna be there and fighting and talking shit about how they're treating us and they don't do enough for us and whatever? But you're kissing ass by running on schedule, making sure the passengers come to the back door, don't pay, so you could just keep going, pulling buses that are damaged just because you want to get your cup of coffee before you start. Come on, guys.
man,
It's ridiculous.
I like getting my cup of coffee at the beginning of the line.
Yeah, but come out. You can still run late.
No, it's
Stop by
cool.
and get your cup of coffee.
I always do my preach, but I was the type of person when I went to work, I was always there at least a half an hour early. And I would sit down and eat my
Put it
breakfast,
on.
and then I'll go to the window, then go down. And so I always left early so I could have time to go to especially if I was doing, what was that, the B4, you know? So when I get to Knapp Street, my customers knew me.
You go to the 7-Eleven?
Yeah, I go to the 7-Eleven. I let them on the bus, we have a few minutes, we talk, chit chat, and then we keep it moving. They used to tell me how other buses would sit way back in the bus stop and turn the lights off, and it's freezing outside. And they'd be like freezing, waiting for I'd be like, they're like, you're the only one that let us on. I'm like, I don't know why. It's fucking cold outside. I don't want to be standing out there neither. So
yeah, I do the same thing because you have family. You wouldn't want your family to be standing out in the cold if it's pouring or whatever.
Yeah.
Unless if you don't have to go to the bathroom, or maybe it's important. Even if you have to make an important phone call, that you could step out the bus. Just let the people in. But the truth is that when it's time to go, they're already on your bus.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to leave at 8:05, you're not starting at 8:04 opening the doors for them to come in to be looking for the fare, to get the card stuck, the coin stuck, and now you're like, now you're running late. Dude, let them in. They're all sitting nice and quietly. I've heard that some people be like, yo, driver, when are we leaving? You let them in. When they're all inside, then you could tell them, I'm letting you in because it's bad weather, but I'm not leaving for another 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Now they'll be like,
and they know the schedule. They
Yeah.
usually know the schedule, but
A
they'll
lot of them
ask
will.
anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I would sit
do you
there.
stop at the next stop? I'm like,
I'll sit there in the back with them and just be talking and sipping on my coffee. And I'll be like, okay, we got like 3 minutes, so they okay, we appreciate it, driver. So I know they miss me.
Santos Garcia.
That's a lot.
Garcia. That's a lot. Huh?
Can it fit? It fits.
That's what she said. Santos Garcia says the operators, what they should do is take personals on each, especially when you have a schedule that they don't give you enough time to rest and deal with the stress, collapse the schedule, and you'll see how they'll come to the table.
Mm-hmm. That could work if everybody did it.
Yeah.
That could work.
But don't overdo it either, because if you're gonna go to every time you get to the other line, you're just gonna act like you're gonna go take a person, and you're screwing your follower. That you got to think about that too.
Yeah,
I
don't
understand.
abuse it.
Don't abuse it. Like I take a personal if I have to, and if you're tired, if you're overworked or you don't have your leader is not on the line, or maybe he called out or whatever, then I understand it too. But we could also talk to each other at the end of the line. Tell the next driver that, listen, I had a bad, this shit. I got hammered. I need a couple minutes. Talk to it. Talk to the people.
Yeah, because sometimes usually you might have a few leaders that run on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you getting hammered, and then you just like, I don't understand what's going on. Why is my bus leaning to the side like this? And then you come to find out your leader is constantly running hot on you and messing you up.
Exactly. And then of course you can't write G2s on them because you're your coworkers. And if you try talking to us, so come on, we got to really try work on getting along with that shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I just thought like that happened to me on the 35. And I didn't know that that wasn't how it was supposed to be. I thought I just picked a bad run. I'm like,
It was
man,
throwing you over.
woo, big time. And a lot of people know who my leader was because he was pretty known guy. He used to sit there and play chess. I'm not gonna say the name of, but it starts with an M. Anyway, I didn't find out that
That's with an M. Is he
mm,
still at the depot?
I don't know. He might be gone by now, but
Hmm.
um, I didn't find out that it was my leader until he went on vacation. So whoever took his spot was on time.
Is that
And
Amazon Joe Martinez who retired?
no, not
No.
Martinez.
Okay.
Mm.
Like I'm ready to throw him under the bus.
Nah, but I'm like, wait a minute, I get to work and my bus is pretty much empty. I'm on time. I'm running smooth. I'm like, what the hell's going on today? And they told me, oh, your regular driver's on vacation. I'm like, oh, word. And I kind of found out that he will always be like 10 minutes hot. And so when
Yeah.
he came back from vacation, I asked him, like, yo, what are you doing? Like, why are you running so hot? You killing me. He was like, no, 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 that's how it is, young blood. You gotta learn to keep
Young
up.
blood, they told you, young blood.
Yeah, yeah, young blood. You gotta keep up. You gotta keep up. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Come to find out, the second half of my day, I'm his leader. So you
Mm,
know what I do.
Keep
I'm not
up,
telling
keep up,
nobody. I'm not telling nobody to do what I did.
keep up, senior, keep up.
But he got the picture. He
Mm,
he comes to me at the depot. It's like, listen, young blood, we got to work something out. Oh, now we got to work
now we
something
gotta work
out.
something out.
Oh, you killing me all this time, and all of a sudden now I got you. Is we got to work something out. So he ended up chilling out. But some people you just got to do it like that. It's like you screwing me, I'm gonna screw you. But I made sure I was only screwing him because I didn't want nobody else to get involved in that.
For
But he
anybody
didn't.
that just tuned in,
Yeah,
we're talking about scheduling.
yeah.
Don't think that Blunt is talking about something else of it getting screwed. Just
yeah.
rewind it.
Yeah. So at that point you had to do what you had to do because it wasn't really, you can't really snitch on nobody. You can't write, like you said, you can't be writing other people up like that. So you just gotta catch them when you can. And I remember an operator telling me that in the gym. I forgot his name. The big guy, this fucking guy is huge, and he was lifting the whole fucking rack while we were talking. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, this nigga
You don't want to
pulling the
fuck with
whole.
him, though.
Yeah, he's like, yo, don't worry about if if your leader catches you and screws you. He said at some point in time you're gonna be their leader, and that's when you get them back. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, you can't. I mean, but nowadays the camaraderie is, and that was when the camaraderie was good between everybody, you know.
Mm.
And so now it's worse because the
There is no
camaraderie is just not.
camaraderie.
Yeah, it's just not there. It's not there.
I was just talking to
I
an
mean,
operator last week. He was like, yo, I just came from vacation. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody in the depot. I came in because he switched his shift. He's like, I walk in, I don't know nobody. What happened, P? Where everybody go? Like, yo, they're retiring, bro.
yeah, they're getting out of there.
You got
I'm
all
trying to
these
read
new guys.
Santos. Yeah, man, Santos, you posting up biblical paragraphs, man. Oh,
You reading it?
I'm trying.
All right, want me to read it?
It's funny thing about scheduling. It don't even stay up there that long.
It's on the side. You don't see it on the side?
Yeah, I see it on the side, but I'm saying it don't stay on the screen long.
No, I think we have it set for 15 seconds.
It's
Yeah, change that.
Don't know how to go about it. I think that the scheduling, Santos, I think that's one of the issues that they're bringing up, that they need to redo them.
They were talking about something like that on our depot
Right.
with certain runs.
Right.
certain runs. I think there's a couple runs on the 68 or something that when they get relieved on the road, like the 68 is one. There's like 2 or 3 runs when you get relieved on Church and Coney. You're waiting for a bus to pull in, and then there's a problem because they don't want to pay you for the runoff time because you'll sit there and the bus will come in, and that bus is only going to McDonald Avenue. So now you'll get off there and wait for another bus that's going all the way to Sunset Park and stuff like that. So that they're working on, supposedly, from what I heard.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, like the crap that's going on at the depot. I remember seeing somebody say, that the depot is the laughing stock of transit right now because of
Mm.
everything that's going on. But the problem is, stuff like that is usually kept in house. But people are so fast to just post things on social media that you can't even keep it secret no more. You know.
That's why we
Yeah.
talked about that and said about not putting in shit that's going on in our depot. Because for what? Other depots don't put their shit out there,
Right. They don't,
you
but
know?
they'll see ours, and so everybody knows exactly what's going on at the depot.
Yep.
And that's sad because other people. I'm pretty sure that other depots ain't all that better than Gleason. I'm sure they have their own
Mm.
problems and issues that they have, but you just don't see it because nobody puts it out there. So I mean, for at least for our depot, gotta be careful what you post on there because it gets around. People, nothing goes faster than bad news. Nothing
A-
travels faster than bad news, and
a-
people love it.
And running off what you just said on social media, TikTok and stuff like that, you guys be posting videos of you and the bus telling people about passenger etiquette, how to do
Hmm.
this or not to do this, but they do it. Sometimes they do it in a way it seems malicious to videos that I've seen, where like making fun of the customer. And you don't do shit like that. So
Hmm.
that's stuff also that you want to keep out of social media because we have enough hate already.
Hmm.
And when you put things like that about joking, like, oh, this customer came in, I just left them, ha ha ha, yeah, it's not funny. They're not gonna see that as funny, and that's what they see it. That's when I see it. They cut us off. I see them cutting me off all the time. Like, dude, are you coming on my left, cutting just to park in front of the bus? And they give me the finger, and it's like I'm here minding my own business. I'm just operating my bus. And I've noticed there's so many people in the public that they seem to just dislike us, like to no end.
Especially when they post what people make in overtime, and people don't even realize that when you're making $160,000 that you're never home. In order for you to make that kind of money, you have to work almost like 24 hours a day for 8, 9 months. So you're never home. They don't see that. They just see that you make 160,000. They think you living rich. They think you chilling. You're just pushing the bus, and they don't understand the type of commitment it takes to make that type of money. And a lot of times they confuse us with Long Island Railroad, with those guys making so much money over there. Like we
Mm-hmm.
don't make that money. That's them. That's a whole different subject. But they look at us all as one. It's like nah, they're not even close to what they making over there.
I don't know. Although we should be at 50. I think we should be at 50 an hour, I believe, for what everything that goes on right now.
Absolutely. I
But
mean,
but
if
the
we're in a
public wouldn't
bigger
stand
city,
by us. Public won't stand
no,
by us. That's
not
why I
at
keep
all.
talking about we should try to get more with the customer. The dispatchers management is all about customer service first, and we take safety. But we could be nice to our customers. We don't need to be rude. Because we want them on our side. We would
I
love
don't
that if there's a fight that we got to go in front of whatever to Broadway or whatever, and we could have the public join us and be
behind
like,
us.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like to back us
Hmm.
up, like yeah, these guys work hard, they deserve it. But no, the way we're treating them, they're like
Well,
fuck them.
some of us, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them are
Yeah.
like, they think they're God's gift to the freaking transit or the way they act. When we don't let certain things go on the bus and they complain about it. What's Damien
Yeah.
saying?
David said, "Let's see how much LIR gets if they strike next week."
Oh, they might be striking. I
I didn't.
missed
I
that.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't know that neither. But yeah,
Mm, interesting. What else?
he said Willie James. Damn, that goes back, Santos.
Who that?
Said good luck on the next contract. Last time he got a 12%. Shit. When Willie
Oh,
James was
how
president.
far back is that?
I don't know. When was
Yeah,
Willie James the president? That's what I'm
that's
saying. I got to go back.
that must have been before I even came in, and I'm almost 25 years. It had to be before.
Hmm.
'Cause I just hear Willie James. I thought it was like a western.
Back in the days, the B60 had so many runs that it was a good day. Now it's a hot mess, and the drivers want to fight and screw each other. I mean, when I was there, it was a hot mess. I was still in order though. We had people who played games. We we treated them the same, but now I can't say
Oh,
1995.
AV 1995. He says, "Wow."
Mm,
Well then, I guess AV remembers him. I don't.
95. Where was I in 95? 95.
Shit, I don't remember where I was.
I don't even remember. I think I was just starting
Accessoride? I think I was a driver for Accessoride.
in 95.
Probably.
95.
Yeah. No. Nah, I was working for Jiffy Lube, bro. That's the manager at Jiffy Lube. I made an oil
Yeah,
change.
I think I was a supervisor at the movie theater in
Yeah.
95.
Which one? The UA?
Nah, for Lowe's.
Lowe's?
Yeah, I was a supervisor. I believe I was working at the Virgin Mega Store in there.
I did security at the UA back in the day. That was pretty fun, walking in
He
through
was
the theater at
president.
the end and looking behind us, behind every screen, looking for people that are hanging up or hanging
Mhm.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was president. Eddie Melendez was the VP.
Also, Roger Beadham.
Mm.
Mm.
So
Interesting, Mr. Garcia. Garcia, where do you work out of? Are you an operator? Are you a train operator? What are you? Where do you work? You don't got to tell us where you work out of, but like, is it Brooklyn, Staten Island? Yeah, don't give your depot.
so
Got
the
some got some haters.
camaraderie needs to be
Oh, well, at least split the vote. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So this whole thing is that, guys, the union really sucks, and if we don't start now working together, we have to work together.
Again, when he's saying union, he means the membership, not the local
Yeah, the
officials,
membership.
not the
Yeah,
officials, but the
right. I'm not
members
talking
need to get
about the
together. Yeah.
exactly. We have to work together. It is what it is. If we keep going down the hallway and seeing people and like you say hello, just say hello. A hello is it's I've said it before. A hello is like a glass of water. You give it to anyone, right? So just say hello. You don't have to really talk to the person. Hey, what's up? What's up? We're in the same uniform, doing the same job.
It,
When we're
it'll
out
be
there, work together.
it'll be nice if Rob, if you're listening, it'll be nice if Rob would do a shop gate just to talk about the camaraderie and see what he can do to help fix it because it's a broken mess. And the
Mm.
depot is just not going to work the way it should work because of people just being against each other the way they are now.
Oh, congrats, Garcia. Retired years. Okay, nice. Congrats. Wow. I can't wait to retire myself. Uh, so yeah,
See?
yeah, because he keeps
See?
doing his digital
Mm-hmm.
shop gates, and he did say he was going to be doing shop gates in the depot, and I still haven't seen one. Rob,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, he could easily. It doesn't have to be everything on on, on screen. You
Right.
know, be there whenever we got the most people. Today there was a bunch of rookies sitting there. Could have been good to come out and just start talking to everybody, telling everybody what we're saying here.
What's that?
What we're saying here about working together.
You no. What's that depot over there? The one that's on Cropsey,
That's Elma Park.
Elmer Park, right?
Elma Park.
Mm.
Is it true that they were kind of racist over there? They had little groups.
I could tell you that's true.
Mr. Garcia, they had little groups for the
I
Hispanics
can
and
tell
the
you.
black community and the Italians and the Irish. They had their own little tables.
I seen that firsthand. So
Yes, I heard that. I heard
no,
that.
I seen it firsthand. So I could
Yeah.
tell you. Yeah, I could verify that.
Hmm.
I seen that. I visited Depot a couple of times. And you
You
see
went
it.
there?
Yeah.
But, folks, let's take a moment to
Look, oh,
what's that?
yeah, this is AB.
Okay.
I'm park. Hell, fuck it, yeah. Yeah,
No.
Even Santos says
Even
yes.
Santa's.
Yeah.
Is it still like that? Because I heard it's not like that anymore. But
I don't
who
know, but
knows?
when I visited, it was clear. You saw the separation for tables. I was
Wow,
like,
that's
wow.
great.
I was scared. I wanted to get out of there.
So even back then,
Even back then, yeah, I was like,
man.
nope.
So
I don't
we got to
understand.
make those changes, guys. Listen, I want to remind you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Um, so anyway, yeah, let's talk about what my video was about real quick,
I
and then
wish
we
you
gotta.
had it. I wish you
Hmm?
had it. You could put it on there as a pretext.
Oh, right, no,
Man,
no,
I just thought about it. So
no. But anyway, I posted a video for everybody to come here today because we were saying goodbye, and some people said that it was clickbait. A couple other people were like, "Yo, what's going on?" Obviously, I couldn't respond then because then what would be the sense? You got to tune in. So, as far as saying goodbye, we are saying goodbye. We're saying goodbye to Facebook.
maybe say
We're,
clickbait.
no, we're saying goodbye to Facebook. We're no longer going to be going live on our Facebook page. Why?
Yeah.
Because we spoke about this before. Facebook now is knocking all live videos after 30 days, which means that it's like did a little research. We're losing all the views for all those shows that we posted live on Facebook, which some of them have done really well. We're
Hmm.
losing the views, all the comments, and we are losing the likes as well that we get from those videos. So the only way for us to keep it is that there's something that we would have to download that live into our computer. We have to make sure we have enough room in our computer. Depending how long the live is, it could take up to more than an hour for it to download. Then there's something else you got to do to be able to repost it on the page. But that way, it will be reposted with everything, the views, the likes, everything, but not as a live. So it's too much
Yeah.
just to get that done. I mean, maybe if we were a bigger channel that it would be worth to do it, but
Right. You can have workers doing that while
yeah,
we just do what we do.
right. So we're asking all of you to move to YouTube. Right now, I see we have 7 on our YouTube, 7 on Facebook at this time. We're asking for everybody to start moving into our YouTube because we're gonna go live starting next show on YouTube only. Because again, some of you don't have YouTube list. You can still watch. You could
Yeah,
watch on YouTube.
you
You might
still
not be
watch.
able to comment and like unless you have a channel. So you have to add an email.
Right.
So then you could comment and go live with us. So you'll still be able to watch the show because we'll post the link from YouTube into our Facebook page. Because that way it'll stay there. It's when we go live using Facebook, like here, when we go live, we're also going live on our Facebook page. That's going to disappear within 30 days. So we want to bring all those views we're getting on Facebook. We're asking you guys to move in and give us a subscription on our YouTube channel and
Hmm.
help us grow. Now, if you want to interact with us, you still can, but it has to be on YouTube because that's where we're going to be going live. So that's what the whole thing about saying goodbye because it's just really not worth it. So, yes, Santa, it says subscribe to the channel. You mean you subscribed already? If you did, thank you so much. So, he said the YouTube live stream is better. But we doing both. We're going live right now on YouTube and on Facebook. We do that. But starting next show, we're only going to be going live a YouTube channel. So you might see the link on Facebook. You'd be like, "Hey, how come I can't
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 watch it.
interact? I can't say anything, that's because that's just going to be a link from a show that we already did. So again, to interact with us, like you're doing, a lot of you are doing right now, commenting, you have to go on our YouTube channel when we go live and watch us there instead. And again, we also hope that you share it. So when you're watching us on YouTube, just click that share and share it to your own page, or bring some other people in to help us grow. Okay, that's what I'm please asking you. With that said, we needed some. We have our new segment with our old buddy that we had here some time back, answering questions about love and um, and couples and stuff like that, and we're bringing him back to give us some passenger etiquette. Passenger etiquette. Oh, I don't know, Blunt, if you're ready to bring him in yet. Or,
Yeah.
let me see if I could throw something on before while you see we also got that video. Yeah, well, while we're doing that, let me just bring this up real quick. This is a page, TW100R Inc. and Blunt's part of it now. And basically, you want to go check them out on YouTube. It's very important to find out what's going on with our health benefits once we retire. Because once you retire, you hit 65, we're all getting put into Medicare Advantage. Some of you might not know about that, but that's why I encourage you to go check this channel up. We've spoken about it many times. We've had the president from this many times. Some of you might not like him, but listen, what is said there is for everybody. Everyone should actually watch and learn about it, because I've spoken to people outside who don't know what's going on with Medicare Advantage. So check it out. Take a shot of this and save it. Okay. And now I'm trying to get out of here. Oh, I gotta take the picture off from here. Okay, and folks, I'm going to leave you now with our good old friend, Mr. Blunstradamus, who's gonna bring us a new segment, or old new segment from MVP, passenger etiquette. Hold on. Here we go. Mr. Blunstradamus,
What's good, people? How you
take it
doing?
away.
How we doing? So
Good, good,
today
good.
for passenger etiquette, I want to talk about the timing, basically the schedule of the buses. Um, Back in the day, they used to post it at the bus stop. Now they have the app that you could use to see what time your bus is coming. And some buses have the timers on there that tell you exactly when the bus is arriving and stuff. What you have to do and have to understand about the timing. The timing that you get, that's either on your app, or if it's still posted, or the timing that you see with the digital clocks, those are the timings that the buses will be leaving the bus stop. So you need to get there. If your app's telling you 5:55, you should be there by 5:50, because at 5:55, that's the time the bus is leaving the bus stop. Or if you see the timing on, if you have one of those bus stops where they tell you minute by minute, just be there a couple of minutes early from the time it's saying that it's going to arrive. Because again, those times are the times that the buses leave the bus stop. So if you get there at 5:55 and he's already leaving, you're late. You missed it. So try to be on time. In fact, give yourself a couple of minutes earlier so that you don't miss it. Okay? And that's all I have for you this week on passenger etiquette.
Thank you, Mr. Blunstradamus. All
You're welcome.
right.
You're welcome.
All right.
I'm burning up in here.
Yes, so folks. So also want to let you know to check out Blunt's channel. ER Entertainment. I'll let him come in and talk about it too. 'Cause I don't have,
Oh yeah, my channel is crazy. It's
what
all over the place. I do a bunch of different things. I play video games. I do reaction trailer videos. I talk trash. Sometimes I put on my TikToks, but it's a fun channel and it's all over the place, which is me. I just love everything that I do. So if you can, man, give me a subscribe over there. Sometimes I put funny things up like the hot chip challenge. I did that with my brother, my sister.
you got the
Um,
picture? You got the picture up for the channel?
yeah, I'm putting it right now. So you can go to ER Entertainment Review. Just type in ER Entertainment Review. You don't have to put the Your Boy Blunt. It should come right up. And yeah, subscribe, man. I have a lot of fun on my channel, man. So,
Right, all right.
we do that. I actually want to go back to, I want to touch up on
Yo,
what you
Damien
was
says,
saying.
"Oh shit, it's Blunt Flair." You got the wrong
Woo!
guy. It's not Blunt, man. It's not Blunt.
Woo! But I wanted to touch on what you was talking about with TW 100R Incorporated. Make sure you put the Incorporated because it's not associated with TW 100R.
Yeah, bring it. Go ahead.
That's the TW 100R by itself is the union's retirement thing. This is TW 100R Inc. as you can see, but join their Facebook page so you can learn all about the Medicare Advantage, what's happening. But what I wanted to bring about that is that we may be getting some kind of a judgment very soon, within the next week or two,
Really?
and it really it looks good for us, but again, this is just the preliminaries and everything. So even if we win the preliminary, transit and the union, I guess the union the local, they're gonna want to appeal. So even if we win this particular case right now, we still gonna be in court. Still gonna be in court. If we lose, then we're gonna appeal. So we're still gonna be in court. Either way it goes, we're still gonna have to fight. And if you take an example of what Marianne, who runs the New York City retirement, what's the full name of that? New York City retirement um,
Tell you right now. I got it right here. Hold on,
for
I got it right
retirement.
here. The New York City Organization of
Yeah,
Public Service Retirees.
yeah, that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Even her, she's been to court with them about 9 out of 10 times already with them, going back and forth for appeal after appeal after appeal. So when it comes to TW 100R, who's fighting for the option to get you guys traditional Medicare back, because you're paying for it right now. If you look at your FICA, you're still paying for it, but you're not getting it anymore. And if you retire, you're definitely not going to get it. The minute you retire, you go into, if you're 55 to 65, that gap, it's going to be Medicare Advantage. The minute you retire, it's going to be Medicare Advantage. And there's a lot of disservices that's coming with that. They're trying to say there aren't any denials, there aren't any prescription rising, and their hospitals are not leaving the network. When they're leaving the network, you could Google it and you'll see how bad this stuff is going for not traditional, for Medicare Advantage. So basically, what I'm saying is, yeah, after 65. Thank you, Av. What I'm saying is, we need help. We need donations. The committee is composed of about 6 retirees. So we all are on fixed incomes, so we need donations. Oh shoot! I wish I had the.
Next
You
up,
could go to
we're gonna be posting every week. We're gonna be
Yeah,
posting
but
every week.
you could go to www.tw100r.org to and click on donations to get donations, because we need, these bills, these lawyer bills are not, they're not cheap. We talking for a motion, they want like $15,000-$16,000 just to put a motion in. So we need all the help we can get, as much as you could donate. We like the people, we especially like the people who go and sign up for monthly donations. You could do that, $25 a month, just sign up for that. That helps us out a lot, you know. So yeah, and I hope that we get good news when the hammer comes down, you know, when the gavel comes down, it's in our favor. But we want to be prepared if it's not to be able to go and appeal it right away. But we need money for that, you know. So if you can, please donate to the cause. If you want to find out exactly what's going on, go to the Facebook page. They also have a YouTube page with the same TW100R Inc. You just type in TW100R and it'll come up, and you can see the testimonies of people that they claiming is not happening. So yeah, man. So just if you can, dig in your pockets and donate. You know, I just want to. And when we get the announcement of whatever's happening, I'll let you guys know. So yeah,
All
that's it,
right.
man.
All
Yeah,
right. So,
man. I need some water.
dude, man. Okay, well, we got to cut it now.
Yeah,
And I'm Brooklyn Pete.
yeah. And I'm your boy Blunt.
That's the end of our show.
Yeah. So fuck them if they can't take a joke.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.